I just want to say how disappointed I am for the public, because we really are the losers here. You know, rolling yards off scared everybody off, and that's sad. It's sad for public access, sad for Channel 12, and I don't know if it can recover.
ACAT shouldn't exist. There's no reason for it to exist. They have no purpose. They have no... If they're going to get paid back by Corey McGee for a camera, who's going to get to use the camera if they buy a new one? Whose money is that? Where's it going to go? You know, but they'll never answer any of these questions. So, more questions from me.
What I gathered was that they're operating under the new bylaws. My understanding of those, I don't recall ever being formally enacted, was that there's a residency clause that would prohibit Roland Yartsoff from being on the board, much less the chair, and quite possibly a number of the other board members as well.
Public access has turned into a circus beyond circus. I just hope it recovers. There is some kind of scam going on where there's some cover-up, you know. They just can't meet and do these things and not do anything else. It just doesn't make any sense. So, you know, you got to say Connie or Bob or whoever's at the city is supporting some kind of meeting. They gave them the room at the city to have a meeting again after they called them non-existent anymore as far as a purpose. So the city, citizens of Arcata, you know, this is tripped out. Nobody really cares, I know that, but, you know, just letting you know that, you know, it's fallacy what they're giving you. Kevin Hoover's at the forefront, and show up, look for yourself. It's the only way to see it. You proud of yourself? Smile. This is the voice of the people. Get a little shot of him writing notes here.
It does work.
Crazy as ever.
Yeah.
Easy. You're funny, man. You feel threatened, Rob? Look at how you smile. You feel so threatened.
It's hard to take that kind of abuse.
Mr. Munguia, you've just been served with a restraining order that prohibits you from being within 50 yards of this meeting. Will you please leave this room? Mr. Munguia, if you do not leave this room promptly, I will call the police and ask that you be removed.
Isn't it just against Ammerman?
Is it against Ammerman or against the room?
Yeah, is it for Ammerman or no?
Answer us that, Roland. Is it a restraining order against Rob Ammerman or against this room?
I think he left.
Yeah, he's gone.
Hey, Doug.
Hello, my name is Roland
against Rob
Yartsoff.
Ammerman?
I'm the board chair of Arcata Community Access Television. I'm chairing a board meeting over in the library conference room. There is a man who has been served a restraining order who is in attendance, and he is prohibited from being here. He has stepped outside, but he is within 50 yards of the room, and he is prohibited from being here. Would you please have someone inform him that he may not be here? Yartzoff. Doug Munguia. Munguia. That's right, and I asked him to leave. He declined to leave, and then I said, okay, and then I got up and I called you, and he just stepped outside. As far as I know, he is hanging out around the entrance to the building, and will come back in shortly. I want someone to speak to him and let him know that he may not be here. Thank you. Thank you. These meetings are patterned after the Arcata City Council, in which the public is invited to speak during action items that are appropriate and during oral communications. Otherwise, the public does not have the opportunity to speak during other items. The next item on the agenda is approval of minutes of 5 October 2000. Would any member of the public care to comment on this item? Seeing none, I'll close. Yes?
Aren't you less than 1 for the quorum here?
No, we're not. We just need to have the majority of currently seated board members for a quorum, according to our bylaws.
So you can continue to diminish your board?
We're not having a dialogue. Your question is answered.
I'm not having a dialogue either. I'm asking a question that maybe you can answer and maybe you cannot. But if you continue to diminish your board member...
Yes.
We're discussing the
minutes.
item on the agenda right now is the minutes, and I'm wondering what this has to do.
My question is, how can you approve something if you don't have a quorum of the 9 members that are supposed to be seated on this board when you only
Your
have
question
4?
has been answered. Our current bylaws state that a majority
Can you
have
read
been
that
seated.
from the current bylaws?
You have a copy. You may read it yourself.
No, I do
I'm
not
closing
have
public
it.
comment at this time. I'll entertain a motion for approval of minutes of 5 October 2000.
He's the hairy guy at the front.
Hello, I'm Roland Yartsoff. I'm the Yes.
I did. Okay, so you don't, I need you to not go anywhere right now. You're going to find out whether or not they want us to place you under arrest.
I was asking questions. I just got it.
I know, but you were served the restraining order, correct?
But I didn't read it. I understood it was a restraining order. I asked you, if all I have to do, I was trying to define it with you, man. I wasn't close to me over here. I saw you pull up, so I got out of my car and I was going to talk to you. That's all. I stayed here, make sure I was away.
You told me you were eligible to the restraining order.
Well, what did I tell you,
Right on the face
What
of
did I
the
tell you, sir? I said
We're not going to
50
debate
feet.
that.
I
We're
said
not going to
50
debate
feet.
that.
I said 50 feet, sir. Did not
I am really trying very hard to work with you on this.
Well, you're trying to pigeonhole me into a place
What
where
I'm trying to do is accurately define whether or not a violation of the law has occurred, okay? So, I need you to not go anywhere right now. I'm doing you the favor of showing you what the restraining order does in fact say 50 yards on the face of the restraining order, okay?
So at the moment you're served and you're in the place that you're not supposed to be, aren't you given an opportunity to get up and leave?
Yeah, but he didn't do that.
He did do that.
I was out here.
Yeah, I don't want to
He
debate
did
sir,
do
50
that.
I
yards
don't want to
away.
debate it.
No, sir, I'm about to leave. I will leave. I just told you that.
We
I
have
need you to stay here right now until we figure out what's going on here, okay? All right? It's the easiest way to handle it. I'm not saying that you did.
videotaped him throughout this entire process. And yeah, we'll consider it false arrest if you're arrested. And he left the room.
Let me deal only with him. If you want to tape, that's great, but I need you to step back, okay? I really don't want to debate the issue with you, okay?
Just trying to encourage you to be
Could you,
logical.
right, and could you please step back? Great, thank you.
I'm telling you, sir, I've been cooperating. I sought out information just so I could make sure that it was clear. You know, I asked you, sir, could you come over here